Today I'm taking a look at the Anima Mundi Tarot by Megan Wyreweden. I've probably butchered her name, and for that I apologize. But moving on. Anima Mundi is Latin for the world's soul, and that idea is carried throughout the entire deck. It's a nature-based 78-card tarot deck built around the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith system. But instead of people, every card features an animal, plant, or other element of the natural world. The deck has beautiful gold gilded edges and comes with a small guidebook. The guidebook is simple and straightforward. It explains the basic structure of tarot, reversals, and several common spreads, followed by upright and reverse meanings for each card. It isn't an elaborate guidebook, but it gives you everything you actually need to read with a deck. Personally, I don't think a guidebook needs to be decorative or oversized as long as the card meanings are clear and useful, and these are. The cards themselves feel very good in the hand. They have a smooth, high-quality finish without the rubbery, soft-touch coating that can make some decks stick together. This copy is a little stiff because I haven't actually used it extensively, but it shuffles extremely well. It's also easy to cut the deck or work with jumpers if that's part of your reading style. The artwork was originally painted by Megan in acrylic, and that is one of the things I appreciate most about this deck. Creating 78 individual paintings is an enormous undertaking, and you can tell that a great deal of thought went into choosing the right animal and setting for each card. To get a sense of how the deck reads, I pulled a completely random spread. The first card was the Ten of Swords reversed, represented by a dove. In this deck, the reversal speaks of clarity, recovery, and reevaluation after a crushing experience. That was followed by the Six of Swords, showing ravens and representing the difficult but necessary process of picking up the pieces and moving forward. Next came the Nine of Swords reversed, represented by a turkey vulture. The guidebook interprets this as overthinking, hopelessness, depression, guilt. My own usual interpretation of the reverse Nine of Swords leans more toward recovery from anxiety, so this is a good example of how the deck's guidebook can add a slightly different perspective. The Four of Cups features a hermit crab and speaks of apathy, disengagement, and becoming emotionally closed off after a disappointment. Then the Four of Swords, represented by a red-tailed hawk, calls for rest, meditation, and replenishing your strength after a difficult period. Together, those cards formed a very clear progression. Something painful has happened, recovery has begun, and it is necessary to move forward. But there is still overthinking, emotional disconnection, and a need for genuine rest. The remaining cards continue that message. Justice reverse pointed toward unfairness, dishonesty, or a lack of accountability. The High Priestess, represented by a barn owl, suggested looking beyond the surface and trusting your intuition about what may be happening behind the scenes. The Knight of Wands brought action, ambition, and the willingness to move forward, while the Two of Pentacles emphasized balance, conflicting responsibilities, and the need to decide what deserves your energy. Even though these cards were pulled randomly, the reading came together easily. That is one of the deck's greatest strengths. It communicates clearly. The animal choices also add another layer to the traditional tarot meanings. The Hermit, for example, is represented by an octopus. An octopus is a solitary and secretive creature, but also remarkably intelligent, making it a fitting symbol for withdrawing from the outside world in search of wisdom. Those natural associations give you something extra to work with beyond the standard card meanings. If you are familiar with animal symbolism or simply enjoy observing how animals behave, you can bring those qualities into the reading. The overall tone of the Anima Mundi Tarot is darker and more subdued than many nature decks. It isn't dark in the sense that it is intended only for shadow work. It simply doesn't feel especially soft or sentimental. To me, it feels analytical and direct. It has the energy of someone who doesn't beat around the bush and simply tells you what is happening. Overall, the Anima Mundi Tarot is beautifully painted, thoughtfully designed, easy to shuffle, and very clear in readings. I especially appreciate that it was created and produced by the artist herself. An independently produced deck like this represents an enormous investment of time, money, and creative work. If you enjoy animal imagery, nature-based symbolism, and decks that give direct, no-nonsense readings, this is one I would recommend. This is the Anima Mundi Tarot by Megan Wyreweden. Thanks for watching.